love it though. Look at the little layers. And there we go. I actually like this side a little bit more. Think way out of my color palette box. So I've mixed up some Bond Crafter resin. They have some really, really good prices on Amazon right now on their casting resin for molds and such. And I'll put a link below. Also, these are the Into Resin molds. I'll put a link below too. I am an Into Resin affiliate, and I have a 20% discount code on these molds, or any molds, but this is the new one they sent to me, and this is the one I did in December. So, I do have some resin dyes here from Let's Resin. I think these came in a kit that I got a while back. Fluorescent green, blue. I need the blue and the yellow, lemon yellow, because I want to make kind of a really turquoisey green. Not really a olive green. I did make a really good olive green a while back when I made some wine glasses. Turned out really, really good. I was trying to mimic the olive green glass that you get on some wine bottles. Like some of my Chardonnay comes in that olive green, and I find it all over the beach. Let me see if I can find a piece. So the standard green that we find is this green. And, it's more like a beer bottle or, well, like a beer bottle. This olive green is more of a wine bottle olive green. That's the color that I was trying to mimic a while back, but I don't want to go quite that olive. I want more of a turquoise. So that was 3 drops of the resin dye, and this is 40 milliliters. I think there's 40 milliliters left in the cup. So 3 drops of the blue, and then 1 drop of the yellow. Let's see what we get. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. That's pretty. That really toned it down. Let's try 1 more. So this is 2 drops now of the yellow. Let's see what that gives us. Ooh, that is pretty. That is really pretty. All right, getting there. I'm gonna try adding 1 more yellow. I don't know if that's gonna be too much. Let's just see. Ooh, that is nice. In the cup, it's a little more green in the cup. I'm gonna add 1 more. And I think that's gonna be it. Oh yeah, that's it. So it was 3 drops of the blue and 5 drops of the yellow, or maybe 6 drops of the yellow. Now, when I made the olive green, when I made this green, look at the difference. When I made this green on my wine glasses, I did add a drop of red, and believe it or not, that was the difference. So this little guy has some little indentions for his eyes, and they're in the mold, they're raised because when you demold it, they're indented, just like his shell. His shell is indented. So You could almost make a clear turtle and then go back with some stones and kind of, add embellishments on top of the shell in the indentions. That would be really, really cool. But I want to, I think this time, use this green for his head and his shell, and then I will do another color for his flippers. And yes, I know I'm not wearing gloves, but I don't have any intention of actually touching the resin. And I'm wiping my stick so that I can use it later. So I wonder if I should do his head clear. No. So I think that I can just pour it in here just like this. Oh, that's so pretty, you guys. It's so, so pretty. That is most definitely a turquoise. Oh, that's going to be so pretty. So I'm going to make sure I get it in his head. See how you can see the resin getting in his head? I'm just going to do a little bit more, but I don't want to fill up his flippers. I'm going to do the flippers another color. Give it a little tap tap. A little squidgy widgy, like Steve McDonald likes to say, because that gets all the air bubbles out. So we're doing the Steve McDonald squidgy widgy. I just like watching his channel to listen to his voice. Okay, so that is that. We're going to set this guy aside. And now this starfish. I'm feeling really ambitious with this one. I am going to mix up a bit more because I just am feeling a little bit ambitious with that one. Okay. Little cups. God, these are insanely thin, but I do need a couple of colors. So I have my nice greeny turquoisey. I'm going to use the Eye Candy No Con blue. Ooh, that's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'll stick here the smallest of amounts, like literally very tiny. Oh, that color is so, so, so pretty. Mix up your resin really well when you're using mica powder because you don't want clumps in it. Okay. And then I want any cup with white. So this is the Let's Resin Ocean White. It is my favorite resin pigment to use for ocean waves. Oh, it is absolutely incredible. I want to get 2 good drops in there. Need that one. Okay. And then I am not really sure if this is going to work, but just bear with me. So the clear first, and then I'm going to layer my colors. We're going to try to get a crackle. Not a cackle. A crackle. Don't know if it'll work. It's already pulling to the center. Can you see that? Everything's pulling to the center. Look at the white. Maybe I should have done the white first. That's going to be pretty wicked, I think. I don't know. I'm going to see if that I can get the blue more into the arms. I don't know if I'm going to mess that up. That's looking pretty cool. All right, so got to set this aside now. Okay. Let's demold star first. A little bit nervous because I don't know if this necessarily worked, if it was just a little bit too thick to do a crackle. But, oh, he's still cute though. No crackle because I think it was just too deep. There was not enough of that movement in the resin to really do a good crackle. But I love it though. Look at the little layers. Really, really cute. Now, I do feel a little bit of rough edges. So if you want, you can just use a deburring tool or an X-Acto knife to kind of take down those rough edges. And I'm not using the knife to cut, I'm using the knife to scrape. Oh, let's get it away from there. You could also run it over some fine grit sandpaper, and this just removes that little rough edge. Doesn't take much. It does not take much at all. And there we go. I actually like this side a little bit more. You know what I just noticed? I think his legs are a little bit cattywampus. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out what to use this in. I don't know. I mean, I have loads of little molds, and here's some examples. And I just make them and hold them, and eventually I will use them on a project, maybe all at the same time. Little Turtle is the one I am mostly excited about because look at his little tail. Got his tail right this time. I got it on the other one too. Two color, very simple. I'm peeking. I'm peeking. Oh my goodness. Look. Oh my goodness. This would make such a good pendant. I mean, it really, really would. All it needs is a little ring right here and a chain. This would be an awesome pendant. But I don't do jewelry. There's so many people doing jewelry, resin jewelry, but this would make an awesome, awesome pendant. And look at that. He is too cute. So what I want to try to do next is fill in these indentations. I don't think I want to do it on this one. I know I said that before, but he's too cute. I think the next one I want to do is going to be clear resin. So completely clear resin, make an entire turtle clear resin, except for maybe the flippers I will do in maybe a dark blue or green. So I'm going to do the next one in clear resin, and then that way I can fill in the little indentations. You can't really see them, I don't think, in the picture, but if you zoom in, there are indentations. So I am going to fill those in. So in the mold, they're raised up because then when you demold it, when you actually cast it, they're indented. So that's what I'm going to play with next. But what do you think? Isn't he cute?